Hello everybody, here I've got little Aggie. We are going for a drive. It is, where's the time? Sorry, it's 10 to 4 in the afternoon. I have just been to Tweed City. We've been shopping, and the amount of attention this little girl has got, everybody wanted to see her. They could not believe how amazing she is. Oh, pardon me, I just had a drink. I left my mount for my phone at home. I forgot to pack it, so I had to go buy a new one. And so I've stopped here to put it together, and we are heading for a drive to Terranora. Now, Terranora is a place I used to live before I moved to Kingscliff. It's a bit busy down at South Tweed, otherwise I would have might do it another time. Before I go, a picture of the area where my family was living when I was born, but the house is no longer there. If I had realised years ago, I would have taken a photo. I think we've got a photo somewhere, but the photos, I don't know where all Mum's photo albums are. They are gone kaput. I had a great meeting with my sister yesterday. Must have been for over 2 hours. And I realised I was hoping that I wouldn't get a parking ticket, because where I parked in Moolumbar, it was only 2 hour parking. And I was there about maybe 20 to 12. It was after 2 before I got back to my car, and thank goodness, no ticket. Well, I was hoping for some veggies yesterday, but I had this roast pork roll, absolutely beautiful. Carmel, she actually requested a small serve of chips, and what she got was a big one. The person must have been from America. And so this is Aggie, and she is amazing. Speaking of which, my new baby from Margaret is completely finished. Margaret will be posting her on Friday so that I will be home when she arrives. As you all know, I'm on holidays. I'm staying at Kingscliff, where I actually grew up, where I left Kingscliff in 2006, finally. And I moved to Coffs Harbour 2 years later. Yeah, 2006 I left Kingscliff, but then I went to Moolumbar, then I was there a bit over 2 years, then I left there and went to Coffs Harbour. Best move ever, mate, best move. So I'm going to turn this around. Actually, do you love the thumbnail? No, sorry, not thumbnail. I'll put at the end of it. I went shopping. I got something. Well, I did buy it for myself, but this little one nicked it. I'll actually put it here, in the middle of here, show you what I got, and she had to have it, but I ate it. So anyway, we'll go on this drive. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I actually thought today was going to be wet. So lucky it is not wet. The sun is shining, and I brought little Aggie. This is Aggie's new outfit I got from Target a few weeks back, and she's a happy little girl. People are amazed. I was sitting down, and one lady came over. She had to have a look. She said her manager was too scared to come over. So when I finished, I went over to the shop and talked about it, and the other two ladies come in and they wanted to know my channel name, and I told them. Then I went into Kmart looking for something, and one lady, I was standing there must have been 4 ladies come up to look at this baby. They could not believe. One lady, they picked it up and had a nurse. She did such a, Margaret is a good baby maker, and wait till you see my new one. Oh my God. Should have a, Margaret's going to send her Friday, so I'll probably have it maybe Wednesday, Friday next week. So look forward to that box opening of a new baby. I don't know when my baby is coming from America. I will let you know. Jackie's going to let me know when she starts creating it, and then I'll let you know that is, and when she's on her way, I'll also let you know when she's on her way. So we are going to go. I'll show you where we're going. Hey? Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. I've got better cover up in case someone sees her, you know. I know, when I was in Kmart with the ladies, they asked, you haven't got a car seat, have you? I said, no. And I thought, if I had my own car, I would have a car seat. But there's no sense getting an extra. Yes, I would, people think. It saves laying her on the seat, that way she can sit up and whatever else. I know when I go back to Tweed City again, head that way, I'm actually going to take Bede with me and take her back to the shop who there's people seen, and they're going to be amazed over here. Sorry, I've got to get comfortable. Got a drink, got to wet the whistle, and we will see you on the other side. Okay, bye, in the middle. You'll see the photo of Aggie with her sweet she got for herself, okay? See you on the other side. And we are off. And I've got it so I can see Aggie's face so that I can go like and look down. Okay guys, here we're coming. I can't know, I don't know what street I'm in. I know, I grew up from the Tweed, but... And this is Terranora Road. We are at a place called Benora Point. I think a farmer's market at Kingy TAFE. I might go and I'm not quite sure what I'm doing every day of the week when I'm here. But yesterday was spent with my sister and it was good. We had a chat. And it's amazing. The people who brought our family home actually found a ring belonging to Mum on the windowsill. I thought that was amazing. As you know, as this is Benora Point, this is completely different to when I grew up here. This is the way we used to go to town in the Tweed and home and the school bus. We lived at Terranora until I was 8. Then we moved, that's when we moved to Kingscliff. That's better. And I can remember, there are things of Terranora I can remember, like walking to the shop. I'll actually show you the part, but we'll go that way anyway. And the house we lived in is no longer standing. And I think back to, there was 11 of us living in this one house. 11 of us. Not us 9 kids, plus Mum and Dad. Even when we moved to Kingscliff, there was still 11 of us living in that one house. And I think it now, all living in the house, it was, we had to share. I think there may be about 4 of us in one bedroom. Another bedroom, there was a couple. There was another little bedroom thing that later turned into Dad's office. It was, there might have been 3 beds in one other room. I don't know. But this is, I think this is still Benora Point, I think. The homes here are amazing. Look at them all. There would have been nothing here when I grew up. Nothing. I still enjoy coming to visit. I know when I went first from I had to get coin for wash my clothes. So I had to find my bank, which is in South Tweed Heads, and the traffic is, I mean, compared to Coffs Harbour, the traffic at Coffs Harbour is nothing compared to here. And the restrictions for COVID, compared to Coffs, they got restrictions in here completely, as in, like yesterday when me and Carl went into the hostel, you got to sign in. You got to scan a barcode onto to say you've booked in, and if that doesn't work, you let them know, and they'll actually put it in that you were in there. That is in case something happened and there's a breakout, someone in there developed the virus, and so that way around the same time, and they can actually let others know who were there to get tested. But Carmel said there's been no cases in Morelumbah area at all, and which is great. It's the same with Coffs Harbour. There's been no cases of COVID there at all. The vaccinations will be going out soon. I'm not quite sure when they'll be going out, but they'll be heading out soon here in Australia. I know the UK have started. Yep. It's still the same it was last time. Nothing's changed really. They've got more houses galore. And it's Terranora, as I said, I was 7, I think. Let me see, 8, 57, 66, 4, 66, 7, 2, 6, 8. I was 7 when we moved to Kingscliff from here up here. And although our house is no longer standing, the area where it was, we had neighbours friends down the bottom here by the name of Cork. There was other neighbours by the name of King. Lady next door to us was named Watson, and she was there when Mum had Monica. Lucky I'm going to speed with the speed camera. I wonder if I can pull over anywhere up here. I don't think I can. I've just gone past where we used to live. There's nowhere to pull over, sorry. I might go turn up. There's a place up here I can turn around, so I can people won't mind. There's a little road up here I can turn off. I'll head back down there. No police coming? Good. I just crossed over a double line. I'll turn this to the side so that when we're heading down I'll show you where we used to live. Then I have to turn around again. Look at all the trees. The trees are really growing. Cars are coming galore. Aggie's sitting here. She's doing really good. She's dreaming. I can't believe the reactions I got from her were amazing. There's an old house that looks like it's never been really done up. Across the road here, you can't see now, there was nothing there. There used to be bamboo growing along here. You can't see it now, but it's on the other side. You probably can see this house here, this high house. This house just here, in there, that is the part where we used to live. I've got to turn around and go back the other way. The road up here I can pull in. That's it. This used to be just nothing here. Here goes the bus. I'll just chuck a Yui. It doesn't say I can't, but then it doesn't say I can. Here we are. Even got a bus stop. Now we're on the other side of the road. We're heading back through Terranora. We'll pass. On this side, other side of the road here, there was completely. There was a house up on the hill. There was a fig tree there. And we used to go and play in that fig tree as kids. There used to be, as I said, along this part you can see now, all these trees wasn't here. I don't think they were here last time. There used to be bamboo growing along here. And it has grown up so much. And living here would be so expensive. So expensive. But as I said earlier, I love visiting the area. It is a beautiful area, but I couldn't live up here again. Even the shopping centre, Tweed City Shopping Centre, is amazing. It's so big. I know it was I think when I lived in Moolumbar is when they renovated and they moved the eatery part and everything. As a lookout, you look down over the Tweed Heads area. I don't know where I can stop. I should have told to start back there where we live, the house. We used to walk this, and there's a shop here. The shop is still there, but it's all different. It's here on the right, just over there. Can you see it? Probably can't. Oh, it's different. It's town and country. It's not as like it was the last time I remembered. There's a school. Oh, there's a shopping centre here. There's a little shopping centre here. I might go and have a look. See the view? See the view? How good can you see that? That's Tweed Heads over there. Can't see it very good. I don't know where this comes out to. I'll go and see where it comes out to. Oh, there's a little shopping centre up there. I don't know what, this is still Terra Nora, or this is just an estate. I wonder if it comes out, oh, we come out Fraser Drive, which is actually going down into Tweed Heads. I might see if I can chuck Yui and head back the other way. I love chucking Yuis. Oh my God, they've got agave. Agave is this big plant. It grows, it flowers once every 15 years and it goes straight up. I mean, it goes straight up, and they got a whole flock of them there. I wouldn't probably call them a flock. It flock them there. It's a little shopping centre. I might come up one day and go and have a look in there, but today I might just keep on driving through this area. I'm glad it's sunny. I know if it was going to rain, look like rain, I actually brought some garbage bags for when I went back to the accommodation to put Aggie in. There's also a school here on the right. We didn't go to that school, that's a public school. We went to a Catholic school at Tweed Head, St. Joey's. Actually it's St. Joseph's, but you know, we nickname things for St. Joey. There's a bus. Let me see. I know I had my eldest nephew, he used to live up here. I didn't realise he actually sold the house. I didn't realise that he sold the house because he actually moved to Brisbane for working up there. But now he's moved back here, and I don't know what he's going to do. I get all this from Carmel. I get the goss. So I'm just washing the dirt off the windscreen. Do you want to hear something really crazy? Well, you know, I've got a crazy sister. She's stalking my channel. So if you see a thumbs down on my videos, it would be her. Yeah, she actually subscribed, even though she is blocked. She subscribed to my channel. Then later on, I didn't realise that she did unsubscribe. Next thing you know, well, not long after that, got a notification that she subscribed again. Then you don't know they unsubscribe until you lose one, or till you lose in your count. She subscribed again, then she must unsubscribed again, because the other day I got notification that she subscribed again to my channel. I wish YouTube was like Facebook, that when you block them completely. They cannot find you, they cannot do anything on your page. This, I think, is what YouTube needs, so we can get rid of these stalkers, because they can cause hassle. If I'm in a good place, I am okay. It does not worry me. But when I'm feeling down, I do not want notice. I do not want anything that is connected with that sister. Actually, to any sister. Except, Carmel's okay. Carmel doesn't come onto YouTube. She's never asked for the name of my channel, but if she wanted to, I would give it to her. Yeah. She's looking good. With her horsies and her puppy dogs. And this road comes to a place eventually called Tumbulgum. And it is spelled Tumbulgum. It's Tumbulgum. And I know at volunteering, when we play a game for town names, and when it's a T, and I always say Tumbulgum. They say, what? Yeah, Tumbulgum. They say, there's no such place. I tell you, there is other places in Tumbulgum. There's also one, Blamble. They say, Blamble? How do you spell that? I try and, when we play the games, I try and think of a town name up around here with the same letter, where we will get them stumped as to where it is. But then I know when we were kids, we used to play a game called Boy Girl Through Town. I'll do a video once on how we used to play this. And when it comes to the letter D for the town, we put Dorrigo. Had no idea why we put Dorrigo. Then when I moved to Coffs Harbour in 2008, guess what? There's a town an hour inland from Coffs Harbour called Dorrigo. I'll do a video on how to play Boy Girl Through Town. It is a good game, and it gets you thinking about different these things starting with a certain letter, and it's good for kids. As I said, it's an old game we used to play, and if you got kids or grandkids, even adults can play this game. It's just a fun game with using your brain to try and think of things with the letter. Like trying to find a boy with a certain letter or a girl and a fruit in a town. And you can add other things in there. The fruit could also fruit and veggie. The town could be also, also either town or country. Could be anything that you want to put in. You can add car in there as well. A brand of car, a make of car, a kind of car like Holden or Ford or whatever else. Now we're coming coming into Tumbulgum. Now when we lived at Terranora, there was actually I might go around to where it was before we go over the bridge. This way. I'll chuck a left. They used to have a ferry, and when we lived at Terranora, we used to go to Moolumbar for shopping and to the dentist, and we used to have to cross the ferry to get to Moolumbar because there was no bridge, but now there is a bridge. But this is also another way to Moolumbar. Do we want to go to Moolumbar? What the heaven? It's 4:12. It's still time enough for tea. I didn't get out of bed till 10:30. You probably just see the bridge there across there now. That's the bridge that goes across to Tumbulgum. I was watching an episode of Friends the other day, and the way they pronounced an animal we have in Australia is funny. We have this big bird called emu, and the way they pronounce it was emu. It is spelled E-M-U, and it's E-mew. You're like a mew, 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 mew. Not an emu. I suppose the same with any country. You've got these certain things, and they are hard to pronounce. I wonder if we can still see where the ferry used to dock on this side. I can remember going across. I used to hide my face because I was actually scared that we would sink. There's actually a ferry down south near McLean, near Lawrence, and it is so good going across it. I think it's up here. Yes, that's it. So I can move back a bit. And I will show you where the ferry used to come across. Okay. Okay, there's a pole behind me. Let me see. No, it's still way back. There. Yeah. I'll just pause you while I take you out and we'll go and have a look and I'll show you where the ferry is. See, the way we came then, that's the way we used to have to come to get down this way and get across, come down here. I'm getting my thongs on. I should remind you that in Australia, thongs are actually footwear, not undies. I'll pause you. I don't know how this is going to look. Oh, lucky I didn't go any further. Okay, I'm back. Yes, so as I was saying, I'm going to chuck you. I'll go back and we'll head over to Tumbulgum. Lucky I didn't go back any further. Of course, I think I might have got stuck. Because I'm back is into a bit. Just having a drink. Keys. Oh, I got them. Oh, you're showing a bit of leg there. Aggie's here. Now I've got to find a place to turn around. We have got double lines here. And as we all know, oh, it's the aircon. You cannot drive over double lines unless you're turning off into a driveway. But I could there, but getting out was a bit. We'll just go around. Sunny day. Hopefully there is somewhere around here there where I can turn around so we can head back to the bridge and Tumbulgum. Then I think we might head back. What time are we? It's 4:30. No entry. I'm not. I'll go in here. Chuckayui, I found it, the Chuckayui. I'm glad they put it there for me. Weren't they clever guys? There we are. I actually think I've done a tour of Moolumbar. What's happening? I don't know. So we're heading back past to where the ramp was going over to Tumbulgum. This is classified as North Tumbulgum. Be nice to live here. you're probably about halfway between Mooloolaba and Tweed Heads. A lot of people in Mooloolaba, they actually go shopping in Tweed Heads because they no longer have a Target Country. They no longer have a Rockman's. Rockman's is a women's clothing store, then it closed down. So Mooloolaba, the only thing that's changed about Mooloolaba is the shops. Mooloolaba can't change their buildings, they're all the same, they're just the same as it always was, which is really good. Because I like the look and the feel of Mooloolaba. It is a nice town. I feel comfortable going there, and it's the town I was born, and I lived there for about 2 years before I moved to Coffs Harbour. I think, I don't know if I said this before, but I moved to Coffs Harbour to get away from my first ex, to get away from him. I moved there, and it wasn't until later that I realised that I moved there to get away from toxic members of my family, which is most of them. There's no money in contact with one at the moment, and now where we're going? We are going. I got to go up this way. This is the way we come. We turned off. There's a cloud in the sky on the camera. It looks like a car. Can you see it? Just the top of the screen there's a white cloud. It reminds me of a car. Out of what is it? Flintstones. Now we're going over the bridge. There's a sign for Tumblegum. And the Shire where we are in is the Tweed Shire. I'm sorry about that white thing that's come up on the screen. I think it's just because the sun, it's that shiny. Now we chuck a right. I'm good at chuck. Oh, I got right away. Now this is Tumblegum. Tumblegum is a beautiful little town. It has changed. Probably just more houses are going in, but when any houses go in, they actually go up because this place floods. When there's a flood, all this goes over. This used to be the highway going to Mooloolaba, but they put a bypass through, which is on the other side. And it used to flood. And when you actually, because we went to high school in Mooloolaba, when there was a lot of rain and that, if there was a flood coming, warning, well, we would have to leave school to go home early so to get through, so we wouldn't get flooded up there, stuck in Mooloolaba. But Mooloolaba a nice place. If I can stop up here, I can show you where the ferry comes across. The river is up, must be high tide or something. I'm going to turn around. I'll come back and show you where, maybe here. Can I get in here? Oh yeah, I can park here. Just park here for a bit. And I will take you off. Oh. That's where the ferry came across. And this river, they use it for a lot of water sports now, which they probably wouldn't be able to do back in them days. That's where the ferry used to ground. It's a quiet town living here. There's not many streets. And hang on, I'll put you back up. There. Oh, look at that. You probably didn't see him. That shop has been there for a long time, but it's actually grown. Used to just a shop. Knew what I feel like? An ice block. I am going to go into that shop and see if I can get an ice block. I was going to buy some ice cream when I was down here, and I thought, no, I won't get an ice cream. I can park here. Because I wouldn't eat in the time I was here. I thought, I'll just get a pack of ice blocks. But when I got to where I'm staying, there was no freezer. So I couldn't buy anything. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to get an ice block. And I will get you going. First I've got to get my purse. I'll leave. Sorry, Aggie. I will stop this now, and I'll see you when I get back. I've got to find out what purse. Wait a minute. I've got coin. I'll take my bag. I've got coin in that, so I'll stop in now, and we'll see you on the way back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Just on the side of the road here. That's the river. That is down the Tweed River. It flows from Mount Warning inland up past Moolumbar, and it flows right down to the Pacific Ocean at Tweed Heads. Tumbulga is such a beautiful little town, quiet town. Be a nice place to live, but I'm sorry, this is what I'm eating. Can you see it? Probably can't. It's a Golden Gate time. Really nice. There's one landmark here. Is the pub down there. Let me see. See there? There's a pub there. That's used for a lot of things. Receptions and stuff. Sunday supposed to be good lunch there. That's the river. Sit here, have me ice block, relax. Just it's 4:30. Sorry, not in a rush to get back. I might get Subway for tea. I might take it back to my accommodation because I started watching the TV I have where I'm staying. Actually, you can get 7+, where I can watch a country practice. Watching the river go past. The tide looks like it's going out. Oh, just a game thing come up on my phone. We can sit there and watch. I've got both windows down. It's so nice here. It is so nice. Nice and peaceful. You know? But I said, you live here on 20 miles, especially on the flat, you got to have a high house. The floods don't come very often, but when they do, they really come. That was really nice. What I'll do, I'll put a photo. I'll somehow get a photo of my Golden Gate time packet and I'll stick it on picture on somewhere. I'll find a packet on the net and show you what I just had. It was yummy. $4 for a Golden Gate time. It's the same what I pay at Coffs Harbour when I get one down there. Really nice. So what we're going to do now? I don't know. I didn't. So I'm going to have a drink. One thing I found, you have a nice block, then you have a drink after it. It tastes really good. Oh, not quite like a spider. A spider is, you have a soft drink, no matter what flavour you want your drink to have, and put ice cream in it. It's really nice. It really props up and foams. Just blowing a nose. People must think I'm crazy because I'm sitting here talking to myself. But you know what? I don't care. That's their thinking. What's today? Wednesday. Today's Wednesday the 3rd. And yesterday it was 25 years since I lost my baby. When I was in Kmart, I was telling the ladies what reborns are good for, and when I mentioned that I had miscarriage and it was 25 years ago yesterday, they really felt for me, because I said it's not just losing the baby, it's losing the future you were planned for that baby. And I said there are people my age, they're grandmothers, and that's what I'm also missing out on. You know, and sometimes the babies help being able to do things with them that I should have been able to do with a baby that I should have had. My maternal instincts are here. I know, when I was sitting in Tweed City, I was sitting there resting, because there's a big walk around that shopping centre. And this lady came over and picked up Aggie, and I thought, I was watching her, and I said, you got to pick it up like a real baby. And the way I thought, I didn't like the way she was handling my baby. I said, you got to handle him like a real baby. Well, the way she handled Aggie, I hope she doesn't handle real babies like that, because it's a no-go. And I was there, oh my God, she's hurting Aggie. You know, you think this. But yesterday was a good day. I didn't actually tell Karma what yesterday was. I didn't want to bring it into it. But it was a good day. I've got to go back to Moolumbar one day. I've got to go to the cemetery. Well, I want to get see what tomorrow holds. And, yeah. Now, I might stop now, and I will... Actually, I might do a little drive around Tumbulgum, this side of the river, just to show you what a nice little town it is. You've seen the main drag. That's the main drag of Tumbulgum. That's it. I said earlier, this used to be the Pacific Highway going across there. We'll head out onto Pacific Highway to head home. I suppose I can have an early tea. I might leave the windows down so I get some fresh air. So watch out. I'm going to chuck in another Yui. Don't want R, I want D for drunk. So I'll chuck another Yui. We can do one here when this car gets out of the road. Well, indicate I'm going to chuck. Oh, handbrake off. Here we go. Wheelie. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is it. Aircon, windows down. Now we'll chuck a left here, and this will take you in. There's not many streets in here, as I said earlier. Like there's a main drag. There's the public loos. And see how high the houses are? That is how high they need to be. They weren't always that high, they were lower. But, because when it floods, that's one thing I could not live here, because as I said, you got to have a high house for floods. And if you want to get up high, you get a breeze, and because with my knees getting up and down stairs, you need the lift. Oh, they've got their own sports club, the Tumbulgum Rangers. So that's it. There's no other street between here and the other one. To our right now is more houses, and on the other side of those houses is the highway. So that's it. The school is up here. They've got their own little school. There's on holidays, even though on holidays wouldn't be in school at this time because it's 20 to 5. And you've got a cross street there. That's the cross street. There's houses down that way. Here's a school. There's a school just over there. Primary school. I don't think they ever had a high school here. I think it was only just a primary school. And they had to go to Moolumbar for a high school. Oh, driving with the windows down is the best. I know. I was thinking. That's it. There's only 2 cross streets and 2 streets back and forth, and that's it. Oh, we've got another cross street down here. No, there's not. Just a lane. So that's Tumbulgum. Oh, there's a low house there. I don't know. Oh, that breeze is beautiful. There's some moo cows in there. Oh no, we'll have to go through Stoker siding. So I might go there tomorrow. See what time I get out of bed. Might head back to Moranbah tomorrow. Do the cemetery. Get some nick up the coals and grab some flowers so I can go at the cemetery. I meant to bring some scissors with me so I can actually cut the flowers. I think I'll get I think next message to Carl was if the flowers shed. It was last time I was here. That's it. That's Tumbulgum. Nice little town. Now I'll go up to the next one. So if I chuck the right here, it took me under the highway back near the little shop where I stopped for a nice block. This is such a nice area. No, there's nothing. No, to look like they've got the river. The beautiful Tweed River is amazing. They have got the quietness, which is so nice. And you always wonder how many people have actually lived here for most of their life. They got a little park. That's what I got to do. Got to take Aggie to a park one day. So I might head home. I'll head up through Coogin, and I'll show you the way we used to go home. So that's it. That's Tumbulgum. Hope it stays fine for this till I go. I'm going home Sunday afternoon. That way I don't have to get up so early on Monday to get out and get going. Tweed is 22. On Moranbah, it's only 9 kilometres k's to Moranbah. But it's 22 to Tweed, so Moranbah is closer. I thought this might have been halfway. So 29, 28, 31 k's from Tweed heads to Moranbah. So from Kingscliff to Moranbah is, let me see, is 12 k's from Kingscliff to Tweed heads. So take off 12, make it about 18 kilometres. Now this is the Pacific Highway. This is what they built as a set of bypasses Condong. Sorry, not Condong, Tumbulgum. Condong is a bit further north, sorry, south. They also bypassed that. It's a beautiful little town. It never changes, and it never will change because it hasn't got the population really there to actually 80 kilometres, only 80, shiver me timbers. I might nick in the coals and get the flowers. I might nick up there first and have a look, see what they got. I can't think of anywhere else. I wish I thought of looking for the scissors to bring with me, but I forgot. I did look, but I couldn't find when I remembered again. I forgot. I just had looked to make sure I was still recording, so I really wasn't talking to myself. Now this is also, this used to be the Pacific Highway. It is now known as Tweed Valley Way. Of course, they've actually got a road that actually bypasses all this. And bypasses to Bulgham, Condon, Wollongbar, Barringbar, bypasses that, so it's a lot quicker. Even houses up here. All this used to flood. Since I got the windows, I put the aircon back on. A bit warm. I don't know what the temperature is out there. This car doesn't tell you. It's 28 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's high. Where I'm staying, it's got aircon and it's got a fan. The fan has only got one speed, you turn it on and off. When I went to have my breakfast yesterday morning, the only thing I found reminded me of a shovel, the shape of a shovel, and it's almost as heavy as a shovel. Today when I went to Tweed City, I went into every shop I could think of that I knew had cutlery, and I could not find a soup spoon. No soup spoon at all. Let's go to head to Walmart tomorrow. I might nick it as an op shop. There's St. Vinny's up there. They might have something. I know there's a couple of op shops in Tweed Heads. I might go there another day. I think I was telling you about St. Joey's. We're at the school. Years ago, they actually had this. I can't remember how many it was now. Maybe 5, 6. I don't know. They actually had a thing out where you can buy a plaque thing. I don't know. A thing that goes in the ground. A stepping stone or something like that. And you can have your name engraved on it. Well, Mum brought one for all of us. And a bit over 3 years ago, they actually had a reunion for St. Joey's, but I couldn't go because it was the weekend just before I was moving, and that weekend I had to do my packing and that, so I couldn't go to the reunion. I couldn't go and see these things that Mum had paid for. And I think that maybe if I rang them, if they'd let me. And then I realised it's school holidays here in Australia. The kids have about 6 weeks off over Christmas. Yes, only 6 weeks off over Christmas. It is summer here in Australia. February, let me see, December, January, February. Yeah, February is the last month of summer. So March was when we. I've got to remember. I don't remember. I know the 1st of September is spring. The 1st of December is September. The 1st of December is summer. Stop that. We used to come home we used to have a double-decker for a school bus, and we used to come up around these corners here. Imagine a double-decker bus, and we would all get on one side of the bus to try and push it over. I have no idea why, but we used to do that, and we had fun. It was the girls up the top, the boys down the bottom. It was a fun bus ride. As I was saying about our season, as I said, the 1st of September is spring, the 1st of December is summer, the 1st of March is autumn, March, June, July, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah. The 1st of the 1st of June is winter. That is how our seasons start. We always start on the 1st of the month, which is so much easier to remember. I don't know, I've got to count as to when the next one starts. I can't say, I've got to figure out what month. Okay, August. What month is August? Okay, August is winter because the 1st of September is actually spring. And me being a spring baby, and we chuck a lefty up here. I remember once going home. We weren't in a double-decker, we were in another bus. It broke down. It broke down just around the corner here. I'm going back to the 70s now here, new girls. The 70s, and I can remember this bus broke down around here somewhere. It broke down, and we had to wait for another bus to take us home. And in saying that, as I said, we had a double-decker. It was an old bus. In winter time, I remember one winter, and it was late picking us up. And my excuse was, it was so got to school, we were late getting to school. And I just said, it was too cold for the bus to get out of bed. That's why we were late. So the bus used to come this way. I don't know what the name of this road is. It's amazing how much growth trees and stuff has grown over the years. See, I went to high school from 6. I went from high school from 1970 to 1973. That's 4 years high school. That's it. But now high school, it goes on to 12, so they added up 2 years onto that. It's a bit dark now because the sun's going over, and this is nice. As I said earlier, I don't know what this name of this road is called. Tomorrow, I'll wake up early, go to the cemetery, and we'll go through Stoker's Siding and have a look out there, because that's where my grandparents had a banana and a dairy farm. And beautiful. We used to go out there at Christmas time. I think me and Monica, she's a weird one who's stalking my channel. We used to go out there and stay for the Christmas holidays, and that's where we used to have Christmas dinner. The family used to come out there, and my uncle is my great uncle Vic. As you know, one of my babies has got his name, and he used to come. I remember he used to play footsies under the table. I think he was trying to get something out of me because I was quiet. Yes, I was a very quiet, withdrawn person. I'm very an introvert. I still am sometimes. I still am. That little girl is still there. And I think the main reason was I was scared to say anything in case I said the wrong thing. That's what I'm putting it down to. And there have been times when I've actually had said something, and they were shocked that I knew that. And I thought, what? All this is here. There's some kind of thing here. What's that for? Farming cow. I don't know what that. Oh, they've got a cafe in there. My goodness. See, what I'll do when we get through Kingy, I'll take you around and I'll show you where the new hospital is going to be. And down here we've got what I call a roller coaster. We go down this hill. It's not as steep as it used to be. I think they shortened it a bit. What do you reckon? It used to be steeper than that. I think it was. Maybe it looks steeper on when you ride in a double-decker bus. This is Cudgeon. There's some people call it Cudgeon. Some people who don't live here call it Cudgeon, but it's Cudgeon, C-U-D-G-E-N. It's a little town. It has expanded a little bit, but it hasn't gone way ahead. It's a farming land. They've got sweet corn, I don't know, peas or potatoes. I have no idea what they've got here. They've got their own little primary school up here on the left, over there on the left. They used to have the shop here. It used to be the post office and the shop here on the left, but it's no longer there. So when they want to go shop, or they either go into Casuarina or they go into Kingscliff. At Casuarina, I should actually show you around before I head back into my. Well, I'm going to get my subway, and I'll take it back and have it back there. Because it'll be a bit hot sitting at the chucker left here. That's part of Kudjin. That was here before I left. Now we're coming up here. Now we've got lights. Now, if I chuck right at the lights, that heads in I can go the Casuarina that way. It also leads to Cabruta, Hastings, Pottsville, and head south. Go left, it heads down to the Pacific Highway, down to Chinja. The highway can take you into Tweed Heads as well. There used to be, on the opposite side of the road there used to be a fruit and veg store. Used to be there. And as I say, it's no longer, but probably once they put these lights in, it, I think there was more than that. I'm pretty sure, well, I'll turn this around this way so you can see when we get the part where the hospital is. Actually, I'll go through Kingscliff, do a bit of drive around Kingy, and just point out Kingy. It's a touring trip. This is what I like seeing on other channels, and it's also when I'm out told that I like to do it as well, especially part of where I live. Where's he going? He's going straight ahead. Better slow down. It's 60 k's. 60 k's. That's 60 kilometres. I don't know how fast, what the speed is in miles per hour. This is still, I think this is still classified as Kudjin. Now the hospital is going, you can probably, on our left now, that is where the new Tweed Hospital is going. That whole lot there. The Tweed Hospital, I should do around Tweed. That's the entrance in there. People did not want the hospital there because of its farmland. You know, a long-term resident of Kingscliff offered some land for the hospital, but they refused. He didn't want anything for the hospital. He didn't want any money for the land, but they refused it. So, and the hospital's going in there. So we'll go around this way. We have our own little swimming pool. To our right here, we're Chuckarati. It goes down to the Kingscliff High School. Is also where they have housing commission. Is our swimming pool. That's what I wanted to do. When I get on my computer when I get home, there's something I want to do. Mum and Dad lived at Fernvale. That's how they met. They were neighbours. And over the edge here is a cottage where I used to volunteer before I moved to Coffs Harbour. The cottage down there, and also another one over here is our library, which you chuck the left. You can't get in that way. I don't know how you get into that library. That's the library. Now we'll head on down this way. This is actually Kudjin Road. We'll head on further. I think I've actually showed before where I used to live, and we'll come around. Oh yeah, there's some units on the corner here. It used to be a horse paddy. There used to be nothing there, and my sister Carmen used to put her horses in there. Now there's all these units here, and when I was looking for a place to stay, they were looking at one, and there I thought, oh, there's too much stuff in it. The guy's got his furniture. I realised it's not actually a it was actually sharing. All you got was a bedroom, nothing else. Oh, that house, that's finished. Now where are we? Oh my goodness, what happened there? They put a fence up. That's our old place. See that white fence? That is where, oh, sugar, watch out. is where, this is the street I grew up in. This is the street I grew up in. There's units along here now, and it has changed so much. There's one house that is still here. 2 houses I was still here when I was here. I chuck a left here and we'll head down this back. Well, you can't head the other way. Now this one is called Pearl Street. Here we have got, first of all, on our left here we have got St. Anthony's Catholic School. We've got the school, and beside that we have got the church. That is a church where I used to go to midnight mass. I was confirmed in that church. And a bit further on the left here, we have got the shopping centre down in there. That also used to be paddock, where Karma used to put her horses down there. Now, on that corner over there with that building, the vet used to have his office there, but now he moved his office to Chindura. That's another town people could say, right. We'll chuck a right and a left, and we'll go a right again. Now this is the main drag. Across there, whole new caravan park over there. That is only for tourists. It no longer holds for permanent residents where it used to. You only could go one way on this. Years ago it used to be 2 ways, but now it's only 1 way. I remember once when I was living in Moolumbar, I come in here and parked, and I got a parking ticket because I reversed into the car park. Then did not see a sign for reverse drive-in only, because I reverse in the car parks. Now, what kind of park it is, I reverse it in because it's so easier to get out. I know the first time I come up here when I got my inheritance, I come up for a holiday, I was walking along the street here, remembering, look at the fig tree. See the big fig tree? See the big fig tree? There? Look at, I have to get a picture of it. I have got a picture. That big fig tree there, that is actually a landmark. That is when people had to look for a house for something, they come to our place, we used to guide them along the Marine Parade. When you get to the fig tree, chuck a left. Sorry, chuck a right. And it's been standing, must be 100 years. It have to be. It must be. Definitely have to be. The Kingscliff Beach. My old doctor's surgery is there. Oh, she's not old. And she was gay. Move around. She was gay. And yeah, I did have a crush on her. Before I knew I was. If you know what I'm talking about. It is just crazy. Now we're just going here. This is the creek. I know we moved to Kingscliff. There used to be a shop down the end here. This was never, I can't remember. Oh, I can't go anywhere. This just goes into a dead end. Dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. I got to chuck another Yui. I love chucking. Oh, they've got decent loos here. We used to have a loo here. It used to be really old. And by loo, I mean toilet. Not bathroom, toilet. A public toilet is not a bathroom because you don't go in there to have a shower or a bath. You go in there to go to the toilet and do wee-wees or poo-poos. And this is a creek. Remember one time we come down, I can't remember how, we were very young, the old lady across the road was still alive, and one day we come down to the creek and it was hot. So we actually went for a swim. We didn't have any swimmers on, we just had our clothes and we went in for a swim. The creek. It's a popular place to come and swim. We used to swim down here. This is AC Rescue. They must have been able to go around that one stage. And we used to go down that way. Down there to one part was the best place to swim. People, this in summertime, this place can be, especially Sunday, it can be packed with people, tourists, even weekenders. Kingscliff is, I don't know, the place. Everyone pull over here. I think I said there's a shop. The shop used to be over there. I can't remember the people who owned it, but now I think I'm not quite sure. I better not touch that too much. Take the cop comes along. I'm not quite sure what they are. Are they aged care? Not aged care, but people in like maybe assisted living. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it is really nice here on the creek. The creek and the beach is amazing. They've got a ramp where the boats can go out. What time are we? 5:10. I hope you enjoyed this trip. Now we'll go back up the Kingy and up the main drag where we just came. Now who goes first? You can come, mate. I'll let you. I won't be nasty. Actually, Mum, when we moved into Kingscliff in 1966, even before that, Mum and Dad lived here. They lived up here to the left somewhere, because Mum told me that my brother before me, he was born in 1956, and we had a storm. I think we had a flood or something, and Mum had to get from Kingscliff to Moorlambar to have Kevin. All these are all new things. They're all here. I can remember when we moved here. I don't know how long after that. There used to be a bread shop up here. It was bread, mainly bread and bread rolls. And we'd come down Sunday morning, get hot bread. We'd get the high top loaves, and when you open it up, the steam would just hiss out. It'd steam out. And we'd fight over the first piece. No matter, it was hot, it had holes in it, we still had that first piece. That's where Subway is. Might go find a park and get my Subway, and I'll take it back to, before I might get a photo of the fig tree, so I can put a photo up the show. Get a decent photo. This tree is old, you know. They used to have a seat under it. They used to have flowers. Now there's nothing there. But I'll see if I can get a good photo of it, so I can add it into this video when I stop it here and show you. Yeah, mate. This should be only one way. I don't know, trying to get a park. I don't know, tourists. What are you going to do about them? Someone should blah. Well, whoopie do? How do you do that? Guess what I found, guys? A park. I found a good park. I found a park. I found a park. Straight off. How's that? It's the same when I went on the Tweed City. Found a good park. I might just get I might go crazy and get some Subway cookies. When I can get, I won't take Aggie with me because she's a heavy baby, and I want to get a photo of the fig trees somehow. Because this car, it's actually got a reversing camera. There. Okay, guys, I might stop it now. I'm not quite sure if I'll turn it back on when I go back in. I might tell you where I'm going and I will see you later. I hope you enjoyed this little drive, and me and Aggie will see you later. So where are we? Bye bye. Okay guys, I thought I'll video getting back to my accommodation. I've got my subway, I'm heading out. Also got some photos of the fig tree, I'll add that into this video. And I just remember I didn't put my seat forward. I put it backwards, it's easier for me to get out, I don't get stuck. So I forgot to put it forward when I got in. That's okay, you see the fig tree again? Beautiful fig tree. As I think I said, it has to be 100 years old, that tree. It's still looking good. You see the photos, I went over close to it. I thought there was something on it. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. There's lights in the trees. They used to light them up at Christmas time. But I think they light them up every night now. I don't know. Unless they come on automatically at a certain time, because there is like a power box. What's going on here? But because I did see the lights in there, I was trying to get a good photo underneath it, but I couldn't lie down, because then I had to get back up again. And tell you, getting off the ground is hard. Okay, this is heading out to. This used to be the main road, heading out to go to Cabarita and to Hastings Point and Pottsville and down coast. But now's another way. So I go this way. Of course, we go over a new bridge. It's been there a few years now, I think. And there used to be an old rickety bridge where you had to be careful. I think it was only one-way bridge. Very careful going across, but now they've got a brand new bridge up, which is good. And it was actually, I think I was still living here when they built the bridge, and they actually had to close this part off. So you had to go to Castor, and you had to go the long way around. There's parts on either side of this road. We've got the creek here, which is Cudgeon Creek. I'm not quite sure where it starts, but it finishes out here at the mouth to the river that goes into the Pacific Ocean, which is up the east coast of Australia. What else? Nothing. Better slow down, even though I'm too far back. So I hope you've all enjoyed the trip today with me, going on a tour around the area. There's still more I want to do. Actually, having these photos, videos, and that is good of the area, of where I grew up, and yeah, I still Kingy will always have a draw for me. It always draws me back. I always come back here, even if it's only for a short while. To live, never. But then again, you should never say never. As things are at the moment, nah. Never move back to Kingy. Well, for one thing, rents are too high. I do occasionally have a look to see how the rents are going. I think the cheapest one I've seen was, for a 2-bedroom, $340. I'm paying $250 for my little one down at Coffs Harbour. And two, I wouldn't want to run into one of my sisters. Oh, actually, and there is a third one. Coffs Harbour has got everything I need. I don't need to leave Coffs Harbour to get anything. Like, they got Centrelink, they got plenty of stores. The Plaza has got everything I need in there. Like, I got my Woolies, and I got my Big W, my Target, and JB Hi-Fi, things that I need. And where I live at the moment, like with the pie shop across the road, I get my potato pie and my cake. Oh, I was going to get some Subway cookies. They were out. They didn't have any. So, yeah. I know where I got to go. I won't say where, but maybe you can think. Lucky I'm going home. Back to my accommodation, that is. We've got roundabouts. One thing we're good here in Australia is roundabouts. As you can see, we drive on the left side of the road. I know when I watch it, anyone out there who has videos, they do videos of where they're going, it is a bit weird when you're on the other side of the road. I keep thinking you're on the wrong side, but I think, no, we are on. You may be driving on the right side, but in Australia, we are driving the best side. I know, I think UK just drive the same side as us. Europe drive the same side as us. Because Tasmania is Australia. New Zealand the same side as us. I'm not quite, I think Africa does too. I'm pretty sure Africa, or Europe, Asia. Not quite sure about China and Japan and them Asia parts. I'm not quite sure. But when I watch Wild Earth, the vehicles they have are the same vehicles we have. My accommodation is just up here a bit on the right, so I just go up to this roundabout up a bit, and I chuck a Yui and I come back. I hope no one's parked in my place. No one is parked in my place, aren't we? Oh, they're great people. They know not to park in Shirley's place. Well, it's not. It is my place because I'm in that accommodation. They're a young family. I think they've got 2 boys, and she said met her yesterday, and they got a new puppy, and it's a nice place, and you hear them sometimes, but it's not loud. I know this morning I heard one of the boys going to school, and he yelled out, "I love you," which is one thing we never get. When we leave and go anywhere, we never got that. I know when I was still with Jim, I always said to him, when you leave the house and I'm still left behind, always got to say goodbye and say, "I love you." Why? Because you don't know if you're ever going to see that person again, and you never got the chance to say goodbye. So, everybody, I hope you'll enjoy this for today, as I said earlier. And I will go, and I will see you in my next video, which hopefully tomorrow's a good day. I'll go to the cemetery, and I'll get some flowers at Coles, I think, and might go for a drive out at Stoker's Siding and out that area. It's beautiful out there. So everybody say goodbye again. Bye-bye. Aggie is in the back, so she's saying bye-bye too. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.